What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, one of my most anticipated figures of this year has in-hand images because people in the UK and Asia are getting their shipments in. And for those of you that don't know, Amazon and I think a couple other places, I think Hasbro Pulse and GameStop have moved up their release dates about a month or two. Same thing with Tidal Wave. They moved it to May 30th on Amazon, and I think on GameStop it's even sooner for shipments because they have it listed for May 30th release date, but then if I'm not mistaken, for people who pre-ordered it, it says June 19th delivery. On GameStop, I think it says about a week sooner. So be on the lookout for those. It could be even sooner than that. We could be getting our orders in this month or early May, considering people in Asia and the UK are getting their Magmatron and Tidal Wave orders in. In-hand images of Tidal Wave here. I'm going to talk about them, give you all my thoughts on them as always. We got the dinosaur modes, all three looking so good. I love the texture details and the paint all over them. You got the combined mode, I forgot the name of it, it's ridiculous, but it works a bit better in this modern version. It looks a bit cleaner and a bit more monstrous and just weird. It looks like something out of a Godzilla movie, I'll just put it that way. And then we have the robot mode. Look at the stance, man. Just look at the proportions, just how he looks. I just can't get over how good this guy looks. It's just insane to me. You know, I do have two gripes. One is the way the shield tabs on his arm. It looks like it'll be underslung once you use the elbow joint in the bicep swivel. I hope you could maneuver it around on the bicep and it's just not one tab on the arm, but whatever, it is what it is. And I think I've talked about this before in a few other videos, but the way they did the dinosaur arms within the midsection, they didn't have them lock into the waist like the original figure did, so they just hang there and it makes the waist armor, like hip armor thing, the skirt armor, jut out more than it really should. So that's a bit disappointing, but those are like the only two complaints I honestly have with this guy. Just judging from the images. I have heard that people have been talking about how the wings for the pterodactyl, I think it's called. Actually, it's not a pterodactyl. Let me know in the comments what the flying dinosaur is called. I forgot the name. The wings for that and the sword are soft plastic. So we'll see what happens over time with those, whether it's PVC or not, whether it melts over the years. I hope not. That is a bit disappointing to hear. But these robot mode shots are super clean. Obviously, so much better than the original. It's just looking so big and beefy and solid. Like, there's barely any hollowness on this guy. And here he is next to Siege Jetfire. He's a little bit shorter, but he's supposed to be in scale. He's not supposed to be Siege Jetfire or Armada combined Optimus height. He's supposed to be in his own height, but he's really beefy and really big, especially with the three combined modes and the three dinosaur modes. This guy definitely is a commander class, despite being shorter than Jetfire or Armada Optimus. I've seen some people complaining about that. I'm like, bruh, chill. If he was any bigger, he would be way out of scale and way too big. But these robot mode shots are so good. Him next to G1 Optimus looks clean. You got the swords stored there on the wings, which is awesome. He's got a double hinged ab crunch. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's insane. And then him next to Transmetal 2 Megatron in the dinosaur modes. Wow, this is crazy. Those dinosaur modes are pretty big. Like 3 separate Transformers that big under Commander class for $90. You honestly can't really beat that, to be honest with you. And then the dinosaur modes next to Earthrise Optimus. And then in box mode, or I said box mode, in the box he's packed in. I have heard that the sword and the wings may come warped in packaging, so just be on the lookout for that. And the way he's packed in is sort of strange, like he's all folded up in this odd way. I don't know, it's kind of funny to me. And then in robot mode, compared next to Transmo 2 Megatron, he is way taller and much larger, as he should be for a commander class, and it just looks insane. I love it. Here he is next to regular Megatron, obviously much bigger again. Man, this guy is massive. And then a comparison shot with somebody's collection, which is pretty cool. And then we have some shots comparing it next to the original Magmatron, which I myself owned before I sold it. Right after seeing this Magmatron last year, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm keeping this. But man, he's much bigger. He's in much better scale, I think. I didn't even realize how out of scale the original was. I always assumed he was just the same height as Big Convoy, but no, he's supposed to be larger from what I've seen on the scale charts. And the improvement over the years with the engineering is just insane. No more exposed screws all over the place. No more gorilla arms. No more awkward posing. No more limited head articulation. Man. And then the way they hid the robot kibble on the dinosaur modes, especially on the purple dinosaur, is so much better and so innovative. The way they did the chest and the leg designs, it's just fantastic how they were able to achieve that even in a modern figure, because with a lot of these Beast Wars figures, there's still a lot of robot mode kibble. It still seems like Hasbro still hasn't gotten that down with Earth Beast modes, but they pretty much made these three Beast modes perfect, and there's really no robot mode kibble on any of these that you could really tell, and it's just fantastic, especially comparing it to the originals. And him next to Armada Optimus, he's a little shorter, but man, he is so big and beefy and just solid. Like, there's just no hollowness on him. And of course, do not forget about the ratchet joints he's going to have. It's going to be interesting to see where they placed the ratchet joints on this guy. Hopefully it's in the knees, the hips, and we already know it's in the arms just looking at the figure and seeing the divots in the joint there. So hopefully he's got a lot of ratchet joints to support all that mass he's got. But man, he could hold the two red swords, which is pretty cool. I'm wondering if his head can look up and down or if it's just a swivel. I hope he could look up and down and it's not just a swivel, because, you know, he's a commander class and a lot of commander classes have been able to look up and down. But if he can't, I can sort of understand by the way he's designed and the look of the robot mode. And then he could do the full splits, which is amazing. He's got full knee bend. Oh man, and then more comparison shots next to the original. So much bigger, so much cleaner looking, and just better in every way, as you can imagine. It's just insane, the level of engineering and evolution that this figure has gone through. I will say though, the hollowness on the flying dinosaur mode is a bit sad to see, especially since you didn't see that on the original with the neck and the inner leg, the inner thigh there. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know. They can't be 100% full these days. There's got to be some sort of hollowness, no matter the price tag, unfortunately. But hey, these look pretty great. All modes look great in their own right. Even the weirdo combined mode, especially seeing it compared next to the original, is just insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know down in the comments below what y'all think about this new Legacy United Magmatron. Do you think he will be the best figure released this year by Hasbro? All my social medias are linked down below. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. My email is also down below. If you want to hit me up about business inquiries, if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to subscribe to my new Patreon link down below. It's got tons of exclusive content that you won't see here on YouTube or any of my social media accounts, such as exclusive stop motions, Transformers photography, breakdowns on my setups. You guys get sneak peeks at my setups and dioramas and projects I'm working on. You guys get 1 week advance before anybody else here on YouTube to my stop motion films. You guys get Discord access, you guys get exclusive music, and you guys get exclusive music snippets that are used in my stop motion films. So if you guys want to help support me and help support the channel, I would greatly appreciate you subscribing to my Patreon. But yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!